What's up guys, it's Michael and I got a battle here versus Shofu. This is an old one we had a couple weeks ago at his stream, and it's OU, so I hope everyone enjoys it, and here we go. So he starts off the match with G-Lad, his Glade, and clearly it's anti-lead because these things don't set up rocks, so he's going to go straight for damage because this thing's designed to take out Pokemon, and unfortunately for him it doesn't do half, and also unfortunately for him I decided to go for the attacking move myself because Glade has subpar defense, and the close combat made his defense even lower at -1, so Earthquake is going to draw him all the way down to his focus sash. So here, after I see that he's not going to be able to 2-hit KO my Swampert barring hacks, I decided to go ahead and set up Stealth Rocks, just because I figure it's probably the best chance I'll have in the game to set up some rocks, and who knows, it might come in handy. So I set my rocks up, switch out to fodder Swampert, and go into my Gengar to take the close combat. Here he makes a great move, goes for the Shadow Sneak. I totally didn't predict that, and it really works out well in his favor because this is a Life Orb Gengar if I remember correctly, and that means that my damage is I'm gonna be able to kill him, but he's gonna do some serious damage on Gengar. Luckily for me, he sends in his Metagross and goes for the Bullet Punch, and I was surprised at first. After lacking recoil, I figured it's banded, so I go into Infernape, and it really is banded because he goes for Bullet Punch again just for damage, I guess. I go straight for the Fire Blast. I didn't want to get greedy with Nasty Plot setting up, and I think this is my special mix-ape, so it's not going to have a Nasty Plot. So I go straight for the Fire Blast. Doesn't have Aqua Berry, so yeah, he's banded, and that's fine. Metagross is taken out. He sends in his Togekiss, and I'm really grateful that I set up rocks and foddered Swampert, or saved Swampert for fodder, because both come in handy here. He loses 25% by rocks and then goes for the E-Speed, so I'm able to scout out this type of Togekiss. It's a Life Orb with Hustle, meaning that it's physical attacking, but also its special bulk and normal bulk isn't going to be as effective. So I send in Talaments to get the Intimidate off. I sorely wanted to predict a Steel Switch in, but I just went straight for the Draco Meteor anyways, just to stay safe. Fire Blast would have done some damage, but I just really wanted to get the DM off, so he does show me that he has Jirachi, which is fine because I can play around it, and DM's not really going to do that much to it. But I figure I'll go ahead and try my luck with a Fire Blast after seeing the lefties, because I figure he's more like bold-ish and more defensive rather than special defense, so the Fire Blast still should do a lot, and it does. So here he's going to Thunder Wave, which actually destroys my Salamence, and it's not too big of a loss because it's a Mixed Ments, and I don't particularly like Mixed Ments. They're kind of just lame for me. I don't really like Brick Break. I like my Menses more physical, but in any case, Parahacks and this crit render Salamence useless, so I don't really have to worry about using it for much longer. After some lefties gain on his Rachi, I'm going to send him my Infernape again, knowing that's not Scarf and I can have speed, and I just go straight for the Fire Blast. I guess he thought I might overpredict, or just didn't care and wanted to fodder Jirachi off because he might not have had anything else to switch in safely to Infernape. So here he sends back in his Togekiss, and yeah, he just wanted to preserve Togekiss, but luckily for me, I still have switches into this E-Speed. My Scissor is one of them, and it has a Steel typing, so it's of course going to take the E-Speed fairly nicely. Though the E-Speed really does a lot more than I thought it would. That Togekiss is really strong. So he goes for the Extreme Speed again, and I believe I just gone for the Bullet Punch. So yeah, I went for the Bullet Punch here, and really it didn't make any difference because Togekiss is physically defensively weak, so I could have gone for a different move because he was going to outspeed me anyways, but it doesn't really matter. He sends in Rotom, which is an excellent counter for Scizor, so I send my Magnezone just to see what he's going to do. And because I know Magnezone can pretty much take anything except for a Hydro Pump, so I'm going to send Magnezone here, and he's going to sub on my switch. Hidden Power, what kind of Hidden Power is it? It's HP Fighting maybe? Yes, yeah, it's HP fighting. So I just go for my own HP, which I believe is HP Ice, and I break the sub just because I want to have my next switch in, which is Infernape. I want Infernape to outspeed this thing now that I know it's not Scarf or anything. I want my Infernape to come in and hopefully just rape with Fire Blast. So I just go straight for the hidden power again because I really don't want to have him have a sub against me, because that's really going to suck. And also just in case he decides to do anything else besides HP fighting. So he now decides, I believe, to go for the HP fighting just to finish me off after these boring lefties. Yeah, he's gonna go for the HP fighting, and that's perfect because now he doesn't have a sub, and he's at what, maybe close to 60% health after lefties. So I know that Fire Blast is gonna do a hell of a lot of damage just because of the Life Orb, Stab, the raw power that Infernape provides, and the fact that this Rotom isn't geared towards the special side of the spectrum. So yeah, Fire Blast takes it out. No crit. And lastly, he sends an Ohm, and that's a shitty Electivire. So I'm pretty much going to just crap all over that and close combat and take it out. So that's good game to Shofu. Old match, I know. I just wanted to post it because I have nothing else to post really, and wins are always nice to post. So that's a good game. If you want to leave a comment about the World Cup, if you all noticed my World Cup template, it's really cool, really exciting sport soccer is, and the World Cup is the greatest ultimate tournament of soccer. So if you want to post the country that you think you think's gonna win the World Cup and country that you're supporting, they don't have to be one and the same. I think Brazil's gonna win the World Cup, but I want England to give it their all and fight, and I also like Germany's team. So I'm free for challenges pretty much. I might take a while getting back to you, but I'm always free for challenges. Hit me up on Skype because it'll be faster that way. At RoshiPKMN, and I'll see you guys later.